And this guy hit on me, right? So he said, hey, you married? And I was like, yes. And he said, you happy? And I was like, no, and the reason why I said no was because one, I'm brutally honest, and two, I was not happy at the time. But what does me being unhappy have to do with whether or not you have a shot? Here's the thing I realized. A lot of married people don't know how to be unhappily married and still not walk away. If you could learn how to be unhappy for a minute, your marriage will last. Because the goal in marriage is not happiness. The goal is to build a lasting relationship that withstands the ebbs and flows of marriage, of relationships.
DeMarco, we need another one.
He don't got money like you at ESTG.
Why don't
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's why I had to.
he? Just because he ain't no money, you left him?
Had to.
That ain't right. I don't like that.
If he's making more money than me, if I'm making more money than him,
You should help him get some more money.
How am I gonna do that though? If I have my own career, I'm doing what I'm doing.
A woman's supposed to be a helpmate.
I feel like a man is supposed to be that for a girl.
A man's supposed to be a leader.
You right.
You're supposed to help him be a better leader.
So I was in the wrong. Now I'm the bad guy. I'm always the bad guy.
Are you looking for a daddy?
I ain't looking for a daddy. I got my own money. I could do what I do. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't need a guy for money.
You want one?
I want a man to be stable. If I was to leave him, I want him to
So
be...
he wasn't stable?
He was okay, but I was making more than him.
So he was stable though?
I think this will resonate with all of you. Harvard University locked a group of men in a room alone, 100 of them, and a group of women in a room alone, okay? And they said, what did you think about for 30 minutes? The men, no surprise, sex and sports. The young ladies, what did they think of for 30 minutes? They replayed conversations that they had in the last couple of days. For the record, a man has never replayed conversations that they've had.
I do that all the time.
Our brains are different, everybody.
Do you really not do that?
I feel like I overthink
No, of
everything.
course not.
You don't think about conversations.
You've never had like a shower arguments or like shower thoughts or anything like that?
No, and that's not society, my friend. That is biology. You are wired to have those rethought. We aren't. It's not a learned behavior. It's not about dolls. It's not about dresses. Our biology, our brains are made differently. Men are very forward thinking. What is next? The job, the interview, tomorrow. And not saying women aren't. Women are very reflective. Women are better at the more relational type aspects of being a nurse or an elementary school teacher. Again, that's not learned behavior.
I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what you need, what you want. If you want a good life and a good marriage and a good relationship, he has to love you more. I don't care. That's just how it has to be.
Man, bro, I had to bring out a sprinkle lady, man. I just wish Kevin Samuels could have been here to debate her, man. Sprinkle lady. I've been hearing a lot about her, bro. I had to bring her to y'all, man. I'm like, bro, y'all send me some more videos. Send me videos to my Instagram, man. I'm like, dang, y'all gotta make it easier on me. I be here searching for videos. I know y'all got videos y'all want me to see. Just send them to me on Instagram, and I got y'all. You feel me? Hey, man, trying to find. Let's see what the sprinkle lady's talking about, man.
You're on a date and they're looking at another woman. Look at cars. Because a man can be broke and he knows you ain't going nowhere. But looking at cars is totally different. Oh my God, look, there's a Bentley. I wonder who's driving that. That way he sees. You're not looking at looks, you're looking at money. Yeah. Don't look at other men, look at cars. That'll get them.
Girl, let them big hoop earrings go. Throw them in the trash or sell them or something, girl. Don't. You're not J-Lo and they're not coming back. They're not classy. Like, they're like, I've worn them and I used to love hoop earrings in the 90s. They're so 90s. But I can't, like, when you see people with hoop earrings, especially in America, I don't know if it's like this in other cultures and countries. It screams ratchet. That's it.
I lied and cheated in school and my jobs, and that's how I got ahead. Exactly. You know how they try to trick you. They say, oh, cheaters never win, and losers never prosper. And cheaters never prosper, and don't lie. Karma. Everyone who is anyone that has something is a liar, a manipulator, a cheater, or whatever you want to call them. Okay? All the timid people who don't have much, they're the ones that are so honest and so humble and so this and so that. So that's why they are in the position that they're in, because they can't make it in this real world, okay? By telling them.
So she telling y'all to lie and cheat, and that everybody made it from lying and cheating. Now don't get me wrong, you ain't finna make it in this world being timid and being scary, but you can definitely make it in this world being honest. Cause like if you lying and you cheating, you probably get there quicker. But karma is a bee, and it's gonna come back around. Look at Diddy, for example. Do you know what I'm saying? See how all of these people following these big people because they lied and they cheated. You know what I'm saying? They got them there, but look, you gonna fall. It ain't gonna last long. But what I'm upset about, I get black women, not too many though, in my comments, and they look at me like I'm bashing black women, right? But I'm just pointing out women like this who telling you to manipulate, lie, and cheat. But they'll bash me, but won't go and bash her when she's doing being more detrimental to the black community than I am. I'm not doing nothing but pointing out foolishness like this. You feel me? I'm not pointing out good, loving black women who doing great things, which we have. The only reason I'm doing this because 70% of black women are single. That's a fact. So I'm pointing an arrow at the culture. Booty hole brown. And all that type stuff. Gonorrhea lip gloss being sold. You feel me? That's what I'm pointing out. I'm not pointing out good things in the black community. You feel me? And saying it's a bad thing or something. But this, y'all ain't going on to her post talking about her? Come on, bro. We gotta be more realer than that, man.
Truth all the time.
I'm not bringing nothing to the table, baby. If you want a woman to bring something to the table, go to IHOP. Go to the restaurant where you can tip her, baby. Sprinkle. Because if I bring something to the table, you're going to be mad because it's going to be another man who's going to not ask me to bring something to the table. He's going to take care of the bill, them kids, and everybody else. And you, if you look broke.
And this is why I'm telling you, girls, stop. He don't love you unless he marries you, okay? He don't love you, and you are single until you are married. That's all I'm going to say. He don't love you, and you are single until you are married. Okay?
But most black women are overweight or obese. Well, you know why? Because you can't afford a gym membership for them. And they would rather eat than be with a broke man. They would rather sit down and prepare a meal for their kids and their family and eat and get fat because y'all aren't worth being skinny for. What we gonna be
now listen at this logic and they mad at me. But you're not mad at this logic. They said majority of black women are obese. She says because it's the men's fault for not paying for a membership, so they just gonna get fat and ruin themselves because a man not gonna pay for a membership. Look at the logic, bro. And y'all coming at me. Y'all need to go and come at her. Like this is crazy.
Good and snatch for to go get some coffee. Oh, I got to go to the gym. I might get invited out for some coffee tomorrow. Let me go get my brows waxed so I can get this coffee. Ooh, girl, I gotta go. I can't. I'm fasting, girl. I'm going to Applebee's tomorrow. What do we have to be skinny for?
Your health.
Y'all ain't taking us nowhere where we gotta fit into something to look extra good. Y'all ain't taking us to no fundraisers. We ain't going to no gal. Y'all ain't getting no private jets. Y'all ain't surprising us with plane tickets nowhere where we gotta be snatched. Y'all trying to take us to Applebee's and to your mama house.
How do you know if you're the ugly friend? Sprinkle. How do you know if you're the ugly friend? Ask a child that don't know you. Take a picture of you and your friend. Hold it up to some child. Who's prettier? Who's ugly in this picture? Okay. I've been with him 4 years and we still ain't moved out or have a ring, and currently he has no job. Then you a prisoner. You've been kidnapped by a broke man. Honestly, I don't even know why you're still there.
How do you get out of a situationship? You're not. If it's a situationship, then you're not in anything. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to ask how to get out. it's not even a relationship. So you don't have anything. You can just ghost. 4s and 5s want to be treated like dimes. And broke men want to be treated like kings. Guess we at a standstill. Bye. And broke men want to be treated like kings. Okay. But see, a 4 and a 5 can still be spoiled.
You know what? I bet she probably used to get slutted out. She probably got slutted out so much. She said, you know what? I'm finna start trolling. I think that's what she doing. She trolling. You feel me? Making money. She know what she doing because I think she married. She said, you know what? I'm finna just go and ruin the whole all the black females. Even though I'm married. But just none, so I can get rich off the internet. Smart plan.
Treated like a queen and get their money right here in America. We ain't got to go nowhere. We still gonna get it, okay? Okay, you said you will knock me out? You must be super dusty with nothing to lose. This is how them dusty.
I ain't gonna lie, that was funny. She said, you must be super dusty. She funny though. She need to be a comedian. She like Charleston White.
They don't mind spending the weekend and the summer in jail. Free food, right? Free food and shelter. Until tax season, you can get out for finding a pig Misha, right? The glasses make me look dusty, Ike. Okay. Well, I know you are the expert on dusty. So yeah, I would say expert in the house.
Expert on
Lazy
dusty.
gold diggers. Thank you. That is a compliment. Like, who wants to be a hard worker that doesn't get any money from their man? Like, who want to be that? Call me a lazy gold digger any day. And you ain't gonna call me broke.
Whenever they say they don't want commitment, say, good, I don't either. Reverse psychology, okay? A man always wants what he can't have. Don't ever eat your form of commitment.
That don't work. That ain't finna work. You know how many women before I got married that said I ain't want commitment and I was so happy. I'm like, oh, she don't want commitment? Boy, yeah. But guess what? After we was messing around, oh, I don't want to do this no more if we ain't gonna get together. I'm like, I thought you said we ain't want commitment. I thought you said that. You said this. And then now you changing. But it's not true. Don't let her tell you. Tell me, men want with it. Nah, bro. Men, majority of men, if a girl just like, hey, I just want to mess around. Hey, especially if a man really got option. You feel me? They gonna love it. Majority of men, we're gonna love that. You hear me?
Means sex. Sex is a commitment. So when he says, oh, I don't want to commit, I'm so glad you said that, because I totally agree. I don't think we need any type of commitment, not even a physical commitment. There you go. Commitment to you means something totally different than it means to him. So y'all need to figure out what commitment means to each other. I would recommend pretending like commitment means sex to you. And I bet you he gonna commit real quick, because y'all have two totally separate definitions of it.
Yeah, he gonna come.
How do you ask men?
He gonna commit to the cheeks. Yes, that's what he gonna commit to. The cheeks. Yeah. Oh, and everything.
On that like this. Do you want to make me happy right now? Yeah, of course I do. I want to make you happy too. But later on. Well, what do you want? No, I don't know. I don't know if I should tell you yet. Come on, what is it? Then whisper in his ear like this. I want you to take me to the ATM and give me as much money as you choose.
And then I'm gonna whisper back, you dumb as hell. Get out my car. That's what you gotta respond back. Bro, this lady crazy, bro.
It's kind of a kink. I just want to see what you're gonna give. It's gonna be like, okay, let's go. Then you're gonna say, no, never mind. You're gonna tease him a little bit. You're gonna say, never mind. How about the next time we see each other, you just bring it to me? There you go. It's a challenge.
I hope females don't listen to this. You really gonna be single forever.
He already know he gonna seduce you because you just whispered in his ear. And you know what that do. So you got to break out of shyness.
That's another thing that we have brainwashed. We think it's us when a guy does not choose us. But men that are attractive don't think that about women who don't choose them. An attractive man does not go around thinking, why are women so picky? Why don't they choose me? They don't do that. Why? Because they're not programmed to. So that's how you need to think. I don't think anything is wrong with me if someone doesn't choose me. They can't afford me. Obviously, when you go to the store, do you choose stuff you can't afford? Probably not. Okay. The people that are at the saleswomen that are sitting at the counter, they don't get upset with you because you didn't buy nothing from them. They obviously, well, she obviously can't afford, or he can't afford. So they don't get upset about that.
I'm not worried about no sex, baby. Is the money good? You know what I mean? Is that, is the money good? Is the money good? That's what I'm asking. I don't care about the sex. So the point is, stop focusing on that which is not important and focus on the money.
Ladies, come on, man. The only thing this woman set up here and told y'all to do was go after the money, man. If you're going to build if you're going into a relationship just thinking about money, bro, it ain't gonna work, man. We got to get back to the point to where it was about you actually loving that person and y'all growing and building together. A man may not have it right there, but that woman probably be the piece to help him get to where he want to get to. Now, we ain't talking about no broke, busted, disgusted dude who ain't got no future, who ain't got no ambition, no nothing. We ain't talking about that type of guy. We talking about the type of guy who probably ain't got much now, but got ambition and he's working towards it. That type of guy, man, with the right woman, they can become, you know what I'm saying, build a palace and become king and queen together. You feel me? But her logic gonna keep y'all broke. Ain't gonna have you unhappy, man. But y'all coming on my post like I ain't giving y'all nothing positive. This is positive. That is foolishness. But hey, see you guys next video, man. Let's get it.